What's going on, YouTube gamers? Bonfire here, and welcome to another weekly vlog. So over the last couple weeks, I've been playing some single player games, trying to catch up on some stuff, and I've been streaming a lot and really enjoying that. And if you've seen a lack of consistent videos and kind of the disappearance of some of the series I used to do, well, that's why. I'm having fun streaming and just kind of really shifting my focus that way. But I've been playing some awesome games on both the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, and it's kind of got me thinking, what are the best PlayStation 4 and Xbox One games? Because the consoles have been out now for almost 2 years. We're going on 2 years this year in November, and we've had a lot of games come out. We've had a handful of exclusive AAA games. We've had a huge library of indie games, mostly on the PlayStation 4, but the Xbox One has really stepped up their indie game as of late, and we've had a ton of HD remakes or remasters, whatever you like to call them. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I wanted to give you what I think is the best game for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Now with the Xbox One, this is a console that I have struggled to love. Coming from the Xbox 360, which was my main console, to this one has been a rough transition. Just because I feel like it's been filled with disappointments. It starts with Titanfall, because that was the game that really made me buy an Xbox One. And though it's a good game, there just wasn't much to keep you coming back. And with a multiplayer-only game like that, we all know how that goes. You also have exclusives on the Xbox One that just kind of fit that bro gamer mold, at least in my opinion. And lastly, you have the UI. And the user interface, in my opinion, is just atrocious. It still is not good. It doesn't work. It's hard to find stuff. And then I played this game, Sunset Overdrive. This game is awesome. It is a ton of fun, and I found myself loving every single second of it. And I couldn't put it down. I just kept going, and I just played through the entire game, and it was amazing. The shooting works really well. The whole grinding concept and the whole movement that they have you do throughout the game, which is really the premise of the game, is just spot on. It just works. And it can be a little difficult to adjust to at the beginning of the game, but once you get the hang of it, you find yourself doing all kinds of crazy stuff that is a blast to do. One of the things that I love most about this game is that it doesn't take itself too seriously. It has a sense of humor. It makes fun of itself. And I appreciate that. I like that. And I found myself just laughing at all the one-liners within this game. And it really resonated with me. There was just something about it. Maybe it was the style, the beautiful color world. I don't know. It just resonated with me. And not to mention it has an awesome soundtrack. A really good soundtrack. But overall, a fantastic game that I cannot recommend enough. And that's why I think that Sunset Overdrive is the best Xbox One game. I feel like if you have an Xbox One, you need to go out and play this game because it's good. And this is a game that when it got announced, I wasn't too impressed. When I saw some of the footage, wasn't too impressed. But I got it on a really good deal, super cheap, thanks to Best Buy. Shout out to you guys. And I'm so glad I played it because I can see why it got some Game of the Year nominations. I can see why people loved it so much because it's just a damn good game. Sunset Overdrive. Go get it. Next is my PlayStation 4. My baby. My beloved. And I love my PlayStation 4 really for all the reasons why I'm frustrated with the Xbox One. I feel like it has a great library of games, though a lot of people say it's lacking in AAA exclusives, and I'm not going to argue with it there. I do see a lack of AAA exclusives on the PlayStation 4. However, there are a ton of games to be playing on the PlayStation 4, and that's one of the main reasons why I love it. I find myself playing all sorts of games, some games that I never thought I would even play, and that's cool. That's really cool. As a gamer, I can appreciate that. But the UI is really good. It's simple to use, and I really prefer the controller. Out of everything, that's probably the number one reason is I really prefer the controller. It just feels good in my hands, and I love using it. Now, I mentioned that the PlayStation 4 has a lack of AAA exclusives, and, well, that's true, till this game came out. Bloodborne. I recently started playing this game, and I literally cannot put it down. It is so good. Now, this is a game that comes from the guys who created Dark Souls, the whole entire Souls series. So, it's brutal. It's difficult. It's challenging. It will make you rage. It will make you cry. Well, maybe not cry. I don't know. Sometimes you feel like it. But it is so good. And what makes Bloodborne special is that it's not necessarily easier. I wouldn't say that it's easier because it's still a difficult game, but it's easier to get into. I think the movement is it's faster and it's more fun than the Dark Souls games. I love the atmosphere. That's one of the things I love the most about it is just the atmosphere and this dark, goth, Victorian type setting is just, it's awesome. It's amazing. The monsters that you fight, the bosses are insane. And this is a game that teaches you through gameplay. It's a game you have to have patience with. You have to go and expect dying, and you have to learn from your mistakes. You have to. And you have to be willing to try different things. But man, when you get that sweet taste of victory, that sweet, sweet taste of victory, that's what makes it worth it. And it hooks you. You can't put it down. There's just something special about Bloodborne. Because I've started Dark Souls too, and it hasn't captured me the way Bloodborne does. And that's why I think Bloodborne is the best PlayStation 4 game. Best AAA PlayStation 4 game. And I truly think that this is worth buying a PlayStation 4 for. PlayStation 4 for. Because it's that good. Now, I haven't beat it. I plan on beating it. But it's good. Go out and get this game. I know you'll get frustrated. I know you'll rage. But please, just bear with it. Because once you do, like I said, man, that sweet taste of victory is so good. It's like, now I mentioned that Bloodborne is the best AAA game, and that's because I still think that Resogun is the best overall game on the PlayStation 4, but it's not a system seller. It's really good, but it's not the system seller that Bloodborne is, because I know a lot of people look for a AAA game to sell a system, so that's why I said it. But still, Resogun is a fun arcade game that came out when the PlayStation 4 launched, and it's a game that is just so well done. You can't put it down. It keeps you coming back, and I just wanted to throw this in there. So there you guys have it. Those are what I think are the best games on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Let me know what you guys think about my picks and what games you think are the best games on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the videos, I hope you did. Let me know with a thumbs up. And if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more me in video games. Because I love video games. They're awesome. Until next time, I'm Bonfire, and I will see you online. Hey guys, don't forget about Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, and hit that button down below.